So I just want to go over something I wrote in my new page here on Facebook. It's so important, so I really had to speak up about it. So it's more around the new age community, I would say, that are really pushing positivity as like everything, right? Like everything should be positive. And I think there are real faults in that. So I'm going to go into that. So I wrote here, stay realistic in everything. Don't go too positive and don't go too negative. Always find the balance. And you'd think that the new age community would keep up with this, like finding the balance, right? But they have decided that positivity should be everything and should take the lead, and negativity should basically take the back door. And I don't believe that at all. And I used to be part of the new age community, so I understand a bit of their thinking and all that. But let me read what I wrote here. Okay. So there's an interesting movement happening, especially right now in the New Age community, where positivity is everything. But we have to remember that even negativity is important. We have to be open to it all. Whatever we need to be shown, whatever we need to feel, whatever truth needs to be uncovered. So when we're filtering out all the negative from our lives, we're deciding that they are things that we want to avoid or ignore for our improvement or to be more peaceful or to help others, etc. But what we are also rejecting by avoiding negativity is a chance to learn from these negative things that have made their way in our lives. And on purpose too, right? You receive things in your lives, in your life, you receive experiences and all that for lessons. They are things that need to teach you lessons, right? And a lot of people are deciding to avoid them or to reject them completely. So they never receive those lessons. Therefore, they do not move forward on their path. They think they do. They think they do because they're like so sort of addicted and taken by this positivity movement that is, it seems to be great, right? Because what do you feel when you're positive? You feel great all the time. But it's almost like a high. You have to accept highs and lows. That's just the path of life. That's just the way it is. You have to accept highs and lows, and you have to learn from them. If you don't, you're missing half of the lesson. So you can't just go on this positive cruise because it makes you feel great all the time, and it's so positive and it's so great and it feels so healthy for you. What's healthy is to accept everything that comes your way and to do something positive with it, and to learn from it, and to understand it and to find truth in it. That's how you move forward. And all those things are even more positive than your sort of like little fake positive path that seems to be so great, but it's a little bit fake because it doesn't have any real substance to it. You need to dig deep, right? So we need to accept struggles. That's just part of life. We learn from our struggles, right? You fall off the horse, you get back on. If you don't fall off the horse, what is there really to learn? Where are the struggles? And you need to have struggles. It's healthy for you. Anyways, moving on. So yeah, they've made their way in our lives on purpose. They're there for you, but if you're rejecting it or avoiding it, then you're rejecting the lesson that you're meant to learn from. So this is bad. We need to constantly learn from both positive and negative things, whether they are our emotions, events or people in the world, relationships with others, or truth about ourselves that we need to face. I'm not saying to stay in negative emotions for long or stay in a negative relationship when you found there's absolutely no way to save it. And believe me, I've done this a lot in my life and I've had to. You have to leave people behind, you have to leave things behind, but you have to find absolute truth in it first, and you have to accept it first and then to understand it. We don't reject it and we don't avoid it. We try to understand it fully, 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 till like it like makes you sick. Like you have to try. um so I'm not saying, oh yeah, okay, I said that. So yeah, I'm saying to face these things, to understand them, and to find a way to accept it as the truth, and to keep it with you as a constant reminder that we can always learn from every experience and emotion, whether it's positive or negative. Allow negativity to carve your path in life the same way positivity does, because they are truly equal. And if you can't understand negativity fully the way you try to understand positivity fully, then you are off balance. And that is just the reality. And we have to be realistic. We cannot be, we cannot dream of a world that's positive and perfect and all that, because that's just not the reality. And it's great to think about it, and it's great to focus on making it more positive, but to make it more positive you need to search for the truth, because the truth is what will set us free. The truth has the answers. The truth will let you know how to bring more positivity in the world. But without the truth, and the truth is half in negativity, I'm telling you, without the truth, you cannot be fully positive the way you want to be. Positivity is something that's not easy to gain. Positivity is deeper than that. It's actually being, understanding things and being truly happy and being accepting of everything in the world, whether they are negative or positive things. So that's all I wanted to say, and I hope that you took something from it. Talk to you guys later.